Alright, Eagles game. I'm on my YouTube and Facebook Live. So whatever I say on Facebook Live, going on my YouTube. Same thing for y'all. Yeah, let's talk about this game. I don't know how to feel about it. See if my man Callie joins this joint, so I can add him to the broadcast. But yeah, my cousin over there. Let me see, hold up. Alright, so how y'all feel about the game? Is it a too many turnovers to put KC in a good field position? There you go. Yo, Callie. Where the green camera at so I can invite you to the broadcast? There you go. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this loss. I wanted us to win the game. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Kind of upset we lost because I feel like we every aspect of the game we pretty much dominated. Like, not dominated, but we pretty much won stat-wise. Like, we won the time of at first I was saying the defense was out there too long, but we won the alright, here you go. Hold up, Callie. Let me see something. Alright. There you go. We won the time of possession battle. We had more first downs. We had more yards. Like we ran more plays than them. We had more drives than them. Like,
yeah.
What's up, man? We had.
How about you? I'm really tripping.
I'm not really. I'm mad about every loss. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just like, I know fans hit you with this, the long season this, it's a long season that, but like my thing is, games you should win, you're supposed to win, man. Like, and when I look, I figure like they won a lot of the stat battles against us. So when I went to check them, I'm like, we pretty much won the stat battle in every stat. The only thing we had was 2 turnovers. They ain't had none, and they had I think they averaged more yards per play than us. But other than that, like, more first downs. We won the time of possession battle. We had more yards in the game. Like, when you look at the stats, man, in games like that, you're supposed to win, man. And I feel like the offense was, like, it was a defensive game at first. You know what I'm saying? It was a good defensive game at first. And I thought it was going to be a low-scoring game. We finally got a touchdown, and the first thing came out my mouth. Alright, defense, we need y'all to stop them now. Like, we got a touchdown, we got the lead. One handful to watch the other, you know what I'm saying? The defense gave up another touchdown. But one thing about our offense, man, and I still don't like it, even though I know we got playmakers, like Torrey Smith had, 2 drops today. The drop passes, that's one thing. But one thing I don't like about our offense, man, is when it's time to come out and put together a clutch drive, we never succeed at it. We got that last touchdown, what looked like it was garbage time at first, and then we wound up getting an onside kick and getting a Hail Mary or whatever. But prior to that, it was a garbage time touchdown, basically. Like, nobody thought we was going to, like, come back or nothing, but a miracle almost happened. But I just feel like in the clutch, man, like, one hand don't wash the other with this team. It's like either the offense get it together and the defense gotta get a clutch stop, and they don't, or the defense get us a clutch stop and the offense got to come out and score, and they don't. Like, when we had to get when they went up 20 to 13 on us, I'm like, all right, we got to get a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to tie this game. And they let Wentz get sacked on the first damn play. He got, like, stripped again. Like, I'm like, at what point do you realize, like, you got a job to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, Houston had a sack and fucking Zach Ertz was blocking him. I'm like, how do you have Zach Ertz blocking Justin Houston at that crucial point in the game? Like, man to man, just trying to block Justin Houston, like, and he sacked Wentz. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't understand. Like, but it looks like a good game. But I think we played worse than the stats show. Because I feel like a lot of them Like that last drive, it was a garbage time drive until we got that onside kick. So, I mean, Aggie disappeared all game. Had that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? That was his first catch of the game. Like, I didn't do a game plan for this video because I was supposed to do it today, but I fell asleep as soon as I got home. But it's just something about this team, man, that's like, and a lot of people, you know, they say, all right, it's just one game and all, but like now we got a crucial game against the Giants coming up where we could be 1-2 or we could be 2-1, and everybody's so like relying on us beating the Giants. But I'm like, listen, if we play the Giants like we played the Chiefs today, good defense at first, and then everybody just collapsed at the end, like that last drive gave us hope, man. But at the same time, like it shouldn't have to come down to a Hail Mary. Like this ain't Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Like they practice that shit. But it frustrates me because when I looked at all of the stats, I'm like, we should have won this game. But all of them stats is like overblown because we got a lot of them first downs on the last drive. Game was out of reach. Like garbage time shit. Garbage time stats could be misleading. But I don't know, man. I was frustrated. Like I was ready to come home, like totally frustrated, and hop right on YouTube. But when we got that last touchdown, I calmed down and I'm saying, all right, if we get this onside kick. And it calmed me down a little bit. But I wanted to be hyper than us. That's why if Dallas lose, we still in first place. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's only the second game of the year, so I'm not going to, like, have fire blowing out of my hat and nothing like that. It's not a big deal. But these are the type of games where, like, it tells you, like, for example, my uncles and them, we watching the game, right? And they talking about LeGarrette Blount. So, Blount wasn't doing nothing, and they put Sproles in. So, I told them, I said, listen, Blount not coming out in the second half. Sproles is going to be, I'm like, when they put Darren Sproles in as much as they did,
he was going to be featured the rest of the game.
Exactly. Like, Blount got benched. And I'm like, yo, don't be surprised if LeGarrette Blount get cut, or I don't think you could trade him because I don't think nobody want to trade for him on a one-year deal. But I posted it and I told everybody to screenshot. I said, yo, Blount going to get cut and that 29 going to go to Ronald Darby. But when you got Darren Sproles being the feature back in a retirement year, like, that's not good. But at the same time, I'm looking at Peterson and I'm like, listen, I understand fans is frustrated with how Blount playing, but also you're not using Blount right. You trying to make him a feature back when you should just say, listen, it's a one-year deal. You're going to be our power back, and as simple as that. We're going to go with another feature back, but we need you out there. Set us from day one. Still trying to use him like a feature back. Now it ain't working, and you're going to wind up cutting him. Because I don't see Blount being on this team much longer. Like, I feel like we're going to cut our losses, but we might try to trade him first for...
He'll probably go back to New England, if anything.
Yeah, go back somewhere where they know how to use you. Doug Peterson, I don't look at him as a coach that evaluates his players and knows how to use them in a game. I look at him as a coach that he makes all the right safe moves. Like, okay, Alshon Jeffrey was probably the best receiver in free agency. Let's get him on the team. Like, Torrey Smith is fast. Let's get him on the team. Donnell Pumphrey can be the next Darren Sproles. Let's draft him. Like, I look at him as making a lot of... He's a safe type move type coach. Like, he makes a lot of safe moves, but I don't think he's that good at evaluating, like, where his players need to be. Like, they was running Sproles today, and I got frustrated because I'm like, here we go again with this shit. They using this 34-year-old running back all game, and I'm like, it was working. So I was like, it's good when it's working, but you still can't use Sproles like that, man. Like, the wear and tear and all of that on him, he's not even trying to get used that much. But again, like, the receivers start disappearing, and all of a sudden you checking down the Sproles. Like, I'm like, oh my God, here you go again, running Sproles into the ground. But I don't know, man. Like, the defense played good today, man. Like, I was loving the defense today because in the beginning they didn't force no turnovers, and if anybody's watching my live on Instagram, my brother and my pops homie, like, they was sitting there and they was talking about, yeah, we need a turnover. We need a turnover. I'm like, y'all niggas sit here all game talking about turnovers. Like, turnovers do not happen when you ask for them to happen. Like, worry about defensive stops. Like, when it's 3rd and 9, just hope that the defense gets a stop so we can get the ball back. Like, y'all praying for turnovers and like they just happen all the time. Like, I'm like, you know how hard it is to get a turnover in the NFL? I mean, I'm like, just get a defensive stop, force 4th down so they can punch you the ball, and you work from there. Like, but they just turn over this. And look, when the game was over, one of them was gone. He wasn't even there for like the last part of the 4th quarter, and my brother was asleep. I'm like, then y'all disappear at the end of the game, like, but y'all talk all this turnover shit all game. Like, I just get frustrated because, like, I felt like we could have fucking beat the game, and that's the thing that frustrates me the most, when we lose games that I feel like we should have won. Like, it's nothing worse than that. Like, they'd have came out and just flat whooped our ass from the start, I'd be like, all right, chalk this as a loss. You know what I'm saying? We caught a wake-up call. Let's move on to the Giants. But we was playing them tough all game, and I'm like, yo, we could possibly win this game. Like, another thing I got frustrated with, like, they've been talking about Kareem Hunt all week. How the hell did Kareem Hunt, how did you let him beat you? Like, this was the guy that... Yeah, like, this was the guy we was talking about all fucking week. And you let him beat you. Like, and he didn't really beat you. He just beat you when it was crunch time. Like, he only had 81 yards rushing, I think, of like 12, 13 carries. But the 56, 58-yard touchdown he had, that was a big one. But other than that, we pretty much like kept him in check. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. But Tyreek Hill, he didn't kill us. Like, when you take away the big weapons on somebody's team, you expect to win that game. Travis Kelce killed us, but man, I actually, and I had him on my fantasy squad. I said he could get his stats, but he not gonna beat us. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they not gonna beat us. So I'm thinking, all right, he getting his stats, but we still gonna win this game. He got his stats and we fucking lost. I mean, it just frustrating, man. Like, sometimes we gotta be that team. And one thing I noticed about our offense, we still not a clutch offense. It don't matter who's out there, man. Like, either the offensive line ain't blocking, the receivers ain't getting open, or one way or another, we can never put together that. Wentz did it one time in his career, and then we went for 2 against Baltimore and didn't get it. But that's still one thing I worry about with this team. Like, crunch time, clutch drives, we never can get a touchdown. And I said that before we went out there when they scored 20. I was like, man, this is one thing I hate. I wish we was down 3, because going for a field goal is a lot easier. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying not to be frustrated because it was a good game. But at the same time, man, like, this could easily be a good playoff game that we freaking lost. Dallas game just got suspended.
Too many, just put it out there, there was too many missed tackles. First of all, they can't even contain Alex every time he was on the run.
Yo, my cousin just messaged me and said the Dallas game got suspended.
Got delayed due to a storm.
They suspended the game. My cousin that was just right next to me, he just messaged me that. Wow.
What?
Yeah. Well, damn. But yeah, man, we got another division game, man. And these games always tell people they could go either way. Like, we could easily be 1-2, being positive as you can possibly be. We could easily be 1-2 after next week. And that's what I'm fearing the most, because, like, people always say it's a long season, it's just one loss. But before you know it, it's the middle of the year, and you, like, fucking 2-6, 3-5, and then people like, oh, well, we got the whole second half of the year. And next thing you know, you go 7-9 again. And then it's like, yo, you see this shit from the beginning. Like, I feel like, the offense is still... I Alshon, I don't know what the hell happened today. Like, I mean, I thought Alshon was going to just dominate the dude he was up against. Like, the hell is his name? Something.
Played, but he was on and off.
He had a good game considering, like, with the touchdown. And this is another thing that pissed me off about this game. Carson Wentz led the team in rushing. Wentz. I told everybody I hate this running back by committee shit. Like, I said that from day one. I don't like it. I'm never going to like it. Like, and when Hunt got that touchdown on us, I looked at everybody in my mom's house and I said, now, all day we've been arguing about this, right? How many other running backs names y'all heard from Kansas City? None. They run one running back, let him do his beastly shit, and that's how they win games. I mean, that's how they operate. All this shit we doing with three, like, Smallwood in the game, Corey Clement got in the game, like, you doing too much, man. I don't like that, man. I just feel like, don't give up on the run so easily and let one guy gel behind the offensive line so they used to him, they know how to block for him, and it becomes easier. Like, throughout the game, Sproles was, like, getting better, you know what I'm saying, with the run game. He was, like, doing some things, and I'm like, that's because he's been out there all game. Like, the offensive line got to adapt to the running back that's behind him. And Sproles started pulling it together and everything. He did a little, like, he had, like, 2 yards less than Wentz, but he had, like, 10 carries. But yeah, Carson Wentz led the team in rushing. Like, in all game, he didn't even run the fucking ball. He ran the ball later in the game. I'm like, that's not good, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not good when you looking at the running stats and your fucking quarterback led the team. That ain't Michael Vick. Michael Vick, I understand. Colin Kaepernick, I understand. Not Carson Wentz. Wentz ain't supposed to be leading the team in rushing. You know what I'm saying? But the dude that was up against Sayamalo, man, he just dominated him all day, man. I can't believe I ain't put that matchup up. But he dominated the shit out of him. Like, Benny Logan got a sack today. Fucking Justin Houston, the D4, I don't know how many sacks they had today. They had to have like 6 or 7. I'm not sure how many sacks they had, but the offensive line was atrocious, man. Like, I'm like, and that's the whole key to the offense, like being stagnant. But we ran more plays than them. It's just, I wanted to be so hyped when I did this YouTube video. Like, I thought, you know what I mean, we wasn't going to get nothing on that last drive and the game was going to be over. So I ready to leave and run around here and rave and rant on YouTube about it. And they got me kind of calmer when Aguilar got the touchdown. And then I got hyped when they got the onside kickback. So I was like, all right, maybe a miracle will happen and we go to OT. But I don't know, man. Like,
it's like in the situation, even with the tight game and no comparison to last year, we shot ourselves in the foot again. Like, after that Kelsey touchdown, like, you could just tell, like, right then and there, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Even if we would have came back and went to overtime, there was still no way.
If we would have forced overtime, what we would have had in our favor was the momentum shift. Because if we would have caught that Hail Mary and got that extra point, that whole stadium would have been silent and everybody would have been nervous. Like, wow, we were just up 14. Because one of the dudes that was watching my live was like, Miracle at Arrowhead. I'm like, what the fuck? It was funny, but I'm like, hey, it's possible, you know what I mean? If he throw this Hail Mary and we just so happen to catch it, it's possible that, we come back and win this game. But, and that's what I said, Corey. I was just about to say that. I said, now the question is, if we do catch this Hail Mary, I know Doug Peterson going to go for the juggler. He going to want to, like, take out his old boss, his old coach, and win it all, just like he did in Baltimore. And if we had not got that two, had we scored that touchdown, I wouldn't have been mad at Peterson. Like, I'd have been like, all right, you went for it all, and we just didn't get it. But I like, you know what I'm saying, the heart. Like, you trying to take Andy Reid out instead of saying, let's be classy and take it to OT. But we didn't get the Hail Mary, man. And, like, it's just like, yo, man. We got the Giants coming to town next week. You already know how I feel, man. Much as I paid for that ticket, we better win that damn game. I'm not trying to lead a link with no another loss. Cause this is how the shit start. The fans get to saying, "No, it's just one loss. I'm not mad." The next thing you know is 2 losses, and you're like, yo, we still got 13 games left. Next thing you know, the season over, and you like 6-10, like, and you back to this long ass off season. Cause I know when we start losing, my followers on my Instagram, they lose interest. You know what I'm saying? Like the posts start getting less and less likes. People stop caring when I put up the matchups. They like, oh man, fuck this matchup shit. We just gotta win the game. Then they discourage the shit out of me because I'm like, yo, it's my job to keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all not, so one game last year, I just didn't do it. I was like, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing no matchups. I don't even. But yeah, man, it's just how it was a tough team, and it would have said a lot about our team if we beat the Chiefs today. Redmond Ball.
I gotta go, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
I gotta go. Don't you see this?
All right, do your thing, brother. I just had you hop on for a minute. Do what you gotta do, man. I'll let you leave. Well, I paid $184 for my ticket. It's like the second deck, but it's the front row. Pretty good. It's a pretty good seat. Right behind the goal post in the end zone, right in the middle. Redskins balling. The whole East could be wrong. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm probably overreacting and all, but I'm a little bit more like into setting the tone early. Know what I mean? Like, and that's my thing. Like, send a message to the rest of the NFL right away. Like, I know we played the Redskins, and that's a division game. The hell, now people calling me. Like, come on, man. Who the hell is this? But yeah, I'm gonna get off this live because my pop's calling me now. He want me to come back around the crib. But yeah, Corey, I'll see you next week, man. We gonna all be out there. I ain't gonna get no sleep. I'm gonna go straight home, get dressed. But yeah, let me just finish this live video. Post that. Sorry, y'all. That was the live broadcast. I was trying to like do like a joint thing. But anyway, man, I mean, y'all heard what I was saying on the live video, man. Like, it's not a big deal right now because it's only the second game of the year, and I don't want to jump the gun and overreact and everything. But it's just the type of fan I am. It's like in me to just like, I want to set the tone early. Like, I want to send a message to the league. Like, put the rest of the league on notice like right away, as opposed to just being that, oh, it's only one loss type team. Like, the Patriots lost to the Chiefs last week, and everybody still like, they clowned them and he was laughing and all of that. But at the same time, like, everybody knows Brady can still win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So that one loss don't really matter. And the fact that Brady came out and beat the Saints today is no surprise to me. Like, how I knew he was going to bounce back. We don't have that type of team yet. We still trying to develop that. But it would have said a lot about our team, and it would have put a lot of the rest of the league on notice that, okay, yeah, they beat the Patriots, but we beat them. And Doug Peterson beat his old mentor, his old coach, his old boss. You know what I mean? It's just all about sending that type of message. You know what I mean? So now next week, if we beat the Giants, it'll be a great win because it's against a division rival. But it wouldn't say a lot about our team due to the fact that we're 5-1 against the Giants in the past 3 seasons. So my thing is, these AFC teams, they tough teams. Like, they teams that's not familiar with you, you're not familiar with them. And you go out and you start doing a little bit of damage against these AFC teams, then people start to notice, like, all right, well, maybe if it come down to them 2 teams in the Super Bowl, you don't know, it could go either way. You know what I mean? But if you just play against an AFC team, like, for example, my buddy showed me something today. Everybody picked us to lose. So when my cousin showed me that on his phone earlier during the game, I said, now that's why we got to go out and win, because we got to start opening up eyes, and we got to make it look like we not just that basic team no more, that we went out and we got weapons, we use our weapons properly, and we putting the rest of the league on notice that when you play the Eagles, you're gonna be in a battle, simple and plain. Like, the defense, I don't worry about the defense because, like, the defense actually played good today. it's just down the stretch, when it was time for the offense to come out and, put up 7 or put up 3, they just didn't execute. You know what I mean? So the defense right back on the field, back to the same thing and whatnot. And it's just like, I don't know. I'm like a lot more intellectual when it comes to like analyzing and, watching the games. But it's not really a big deal to me, and I'm not really like, I would have been more mad had we not got that last touchdown and the onside kick. I'd have came home snapping. But it's nothing to like, throw a fit over or, state of emergency type shit. It's just a matter of me just wanting my team to send a message to the rest of the league. So next week we got the Giants coming in, and as y'all heard, like, we beat pretty much every aspect of the game. Like, we won every battle stat wise. We just had 2 turnovers. They didn't have none. But we got the Giants coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I didn't do a game plan video for this week. It was a bunch of stuff going on all week, and I just like got caught up. I was trying to do it when I got home this morning, but I fell asleep. By the time I woke up, I had to just get back to watching the game and going live. But I'm definitely going to be on point with this Giants because this is a crucial game. I'm definitely going to be on point this week with the matchups and the whole analysis on how we beat the Giants. And that's our first home game, so there's going to be a lot of anticipation. Going to be a lot of Giants fans coming to Philly. Philly going to rock the link. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be out there representing. I'm going to be there. If anybody coming to the game, I will be out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my black Vinnie Curry jersey on, so look for number 75. I'm going to be wearing that. You know what I'm saying? My man didn't get that sack today, and I was so disappointed because he had him in his grasp, and he just let him get away from him. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to bring the pain against Eli next week, so I'm not worried, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we 1-1, you know what I'm saying? And it's can't do nothing about it. We went down swinging, and that's all you can really ask for in a situation like that at the end of the game. So I'm proud of my guys for going out fighting, you know what I'm saying? And all week we're going to have to anticipate this Giants matchup, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get back on my job, you know what I'm saying? Get back to my working and all, but I'm going to try to go around the corner and enjoy the rest of the day with my pops and everybody, my family around there. But I just had to come back and do this video right away because I wanted my emotions still to be high. But y'all know how it is, man. Thank everybody for subscribing, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't subscribed, follow me on Instagram at we_bleed_green. Twitter, WeBleedGreen84. I'm on Facebook, Aaron Boogie McKee. I do live videos on there too. You know what I mean? But thank y'all always, as usual, for showing me love, man. And I'll see y'all later on this week. Peace.